governor will charge the new leadership to diversify the current portfolio, exploring.
Super Eagles of Nigeria are currently leading the White Dogs of Guinea-Bissau on 1-0 in the ongoing AFCON Group A match. The Jose Pesero men with the result at the hour mark are still leading the group as Equatorial Guinea and host nation Ivory Coast are playing goalless draw in the first half time. Towards the realization of Ektv State's economic development goals, the Ektv State Governor, Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji, has inaugurated the chairman and boards of directors of Fountain Holdings Limited and the Ektv Development Investment Promotion Agency at the ESCO chamber in the governor's office in Ado, where the ceremony was held. Governor Oyebanji charged the new board members to explore new investment and business of the state towards becoming one of the key players in the country's economic ecosystem. Government House reporter Yemi Olajitemu has the details.
Charged the new leadership to diversify the current portfolio, explore new investment opportunities, and play a crucial role in job and wealth creation, stressed the importance of the holdings in contributing directly to the state's development plan through profits and taxes generated from its business operations. Governor Oyebanji urged Fountain Holdings to invest in businesses that address housing, capital and credit access, technological advancement, infrastructure and knowledge needs of the people, aligning with the state's local content agenda.
My ultimate dream is to see the holdings become a major player, not only in the business arena, but in the Nigeria's investment ecosystem. There are enormous opportunities for the holdings to delve into, to diversify the current portfolio of companies under its management, and to explore new vistas of greener investment pastures across sectors. For me, the Fountain Holdings is critical to a job and wealth creation mandate.
He called on the new chairman, Mr. Jide Ogundare, and his entire team to ensure that the holdings become a key contributor to the state's prosperity. The governor, who emphasized the shared goals of the two agencies in promoting business opportunities for Ekiti people, encouraged them to work in synergy, attract direct investment, provide symbolic capital investment, and boost investors' confidence. Members of the board for Fountain Holdings Limited include Mr. Jide Ogundare as the chairman, Mr. Yofakoyede, Mr. Kunle Gidado, Akintunde Oyebode, Folakemi Fatogbe, Adenike Yomi Fasheun, and Mrs. Tayo Adeola. For Ektv, Chief Kevin Deleoye, Dr. Tope Aroge, while others on the team include Akintunde Oyebode, Emmanuel Akinwumi, Engineer Alaba Owoyemi, Ms. Adedoyin Ayobami Adelabu, Mrs. Tayo Adeola, and Mrs. Olatokunbo Fagbemi. Governor Oyebanji thanked the board members for accepting the responsibility, assuring them of his support, responding on behalf of others. The reappointed chairman of the Fountain Holdings, Mr. Jide Ogundare, assured Ekiti people that they will serve with all their capacities in changing the business narratives in the state.
We understand the weight of responsibility bestowed upon us, and we pledge to serve the people of Ekiti State with unwavering diligence, commitment, and integrity. As we embark on this journey, our collective goal is to contribute meaningfully to the growth and prosperity of Ekiti State.
Yemi Olajitemu reporting.
And Governor Abiodun Oyebanji has promised to address the issue of non-implementation of car and housing loans for primary school teachers in the state. Mr. Oyebanji gave the promise in his office in Ado during a meeting with all education secretaries in the state. Toba Babalola has details.
Governor Oyebanji, who described the forum as a family meeting, noted that it was towards the improvement of the state's education sector. The education secretaries who acknowledged the governor's impacts in the sector spoke about issues that affected teachers in the respective council areas. This included better stipends for seminars, implementation of teachers' promotion from level 15 to 16, provision of car and house loans for primary school teachers, payment of salary and leave bonus areas, deployment of teachers to rural areas, recruitment of non-teaching staff, amongst others.
Primary school. They believe since government has given them the go-ahead to go and do degree, they believe they are now at par with their counterparts in secondary school.
Equally, local government, for example, we find it very difficult to staff this area, sir. In the past, there used to be something like rural allowance or whatever.
Suggest if the government can provide a machine to teachers to pay on this amount.
So I want to say, sir, you are even more than the general, sir. Because you have gotten enough up there, sir, to organize the defeat of ignorance and to organize the defeat of to banish poverty in our land.
The State Head of Service, Mr. Sunday Komolafe, SUBEB Chairman, Professor Femi Akewumi, and Commissioner for Education, Dr. Bimpe Aderiye, contributed to some of the issues raised. Governor Oyebanji, who explained the roles of teachers on his emergence, as the governor said his government stands on its promise to always prioritize their welfare. The state governor declared the non-inclusion of primary school teachers in the provision of car and house loans and promised to address the issue as soon as possible.
The teachers are so dear to me. I don't want to be in their bad books because I made a pledge to them. They supported me. They are still supporting me. And I know that I have not done most of what I promised them. But in spite of that, they are one of the few sectors that have not complained because they see me as part and parcel of them. On the issues of the canvas and everything, I will revisit that. On the grade enhancement, I will expect a paper from you, sir.
On other issues raised, the governor promised to look into them, including the discrepancies between the area education officers and education secretaries. The governor promised not to interfere in the forthcoming NUT election in the state. Toba Babalola reporting.
Meanwhile, residents of Agric-Olope in Odoado area of Ado-Ekiti have continued to praise Governor Biodun Oyebanji for the various transformation works of his administration. The governor, during his campaign, promised to resuscitate the Agric-Olope market and as well as the road linking the area with other parts of the state capital. BSS reporter Ademola Adeleke has details.
True to his words on assumption of office, Governor Oyebanji swung into action and relocated street traders to the market stalls, as well opened a bigger market popularly called Shashabao Market. Similarly, the road linking the market to other parts of Ado experienced total rehabilitation, while security arrangements were put in place to ensure the place was safe for trading. In appreciation of the attention given to the area, the residents, during their monthly meeting, threw their support behind the governor, while also commending him for keeping to his promises. The chairman of the Landlords Association, Chief Kolawole Aladesion, and the secretary, Mr. Kolawole Tairu, explained that they never had it so good. The duo thanked the governor for responding to the yearnings of the people.
I seize this opportunity to thank the governor for the work done in the area of market, transformer, and the road. Thank you, my governor.
They, however, appealed to the governor to help them extend the ongoing construction works at Imam Keuliri Lane to link the Agric-Olope Road.
We need extension of this road to Agric-Olope under construction. So that is it, and the borehole that side, because that area is full of stone and gravel.
Taking newsmen through the ongoing construction of the lane, where laborers were on site, residents of the area said it would be more beneficial if the government could extend the construction.
That it will be terminated at this point. We are soliciting that the road is still up there.
So we are pleading for extension to this area. The place is really long.
Landowners in the area, Mrs. Bosset Dialufa and Ojofa Tuashi, also lauded Governor Ibanji and promised to give him their support at all times. Ademola Adeleke reporting.
The Ektv State Commissioner for Information, Chief Taiwo Olatubosun, has described the massive ongoing road project in the state as strategy to ease road congestion, raise productivity, especially in the agricultural sector, and lower production costs in order to boost the economy. Chief Olatubosun, who made the assertion in Ado, said that the state government would therefore leave no stone unturned towards ensuring the successful completion of the projects. The commissioner said that the recent meeting that Governor Biodun Ibanji had with contractors handling the project was to ensure compliance with standards and deadlines, stressing that the administration zero tolerance for shoddy job and tardiness. He advised them to the advantage of the dry to take the advantage of the dry season to fast track work on their various respective projects. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has put in place effective mechanisms to track and trace narcotic products right from production, the manufacturing plant, to the end users. The NAFDAC Director General, Professor Mojisola Adeye, announced this while inaugurating the narcotic drugs serialization pilot project in Lagos. The Lagos State government has sealed Okeafa Market, Isolo Market, and Katangua Market in Abule-Egba for violation of waste disposal regulations and for various unhygienic practices around the market, constituting grave environmental infractions. The Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokumbo Wahab, stressed that state government has zero tolerance for poor hygiene. He, however, vowed that any market or facility engaging in reckless waste disposal would be sanctioned. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has nullified the 800 billion naira budget passed by the Edison Ehil-led group of the Rivers State House of Assembly and signed into law by the Rivers State Governor, Simi Fubara. The court also upheld the suit filed by the Assembly and Speaker Martins Emehule against Fubara, which sought an order of injunction restraining the governor from frustrating the Assembly under his leadership as Speaker, among others.
Lovely meals you can cook with these ingredients. You spend heavily, but no guarantee of a tasty meal. Not making a right choice of seasoning cube can ruin your meal, money, and confidence. For a tasty meal, do not compromise. Choose Gold.
Use Terra Gold for the rich, consistent taste your loved ones crave for. Good for soups, stews, and jollof. Terra Gold. One cube, endless possibilities.
Imagine lovely meals you can cook with these ingredients. You spend heavily, but no guarantee of a tasty meal. Not making a right choice of seasoning cube can ruin your meal, money, and confidence. For a tasty meal, do not compromise. Choose Gold.
Use Terra Gold for the rich, consistent taste your loved ones crave for. Good for soups, stews, and jollof. Terra Gold. One cube, endless possibilities.
Welcome back. Unilever Nigerian PLC says it has stopped the production and sale of home care skin cleansing products. This is coming about 10 months after its announced plans to exit both markets. For more on business news, let's join Simi Sade Abiodun. On foreign news, Joseph Bakali has been sworn in as Liberia's president after his election victory over former football star George Weah, which the challenge of tackling poverty and corruption. The 79-year-old narrowly beat former Ballon d'Or winner Weah in November's runoff poll with 50.64% of the votes to 19.49% 49.36%. That was the end of our news bulletin tonight. We now go back to Nigeria-Guinea football match. Thanks for joining us. Good evening.
Ektv television, taking